Hello. I cut the last recording short because I was going to go catch the bus, but it was too fast for me. I'll just wait till the next one. So, get a cup of coffee, chit chat, do another survey. I'm up to 4 now in my morning. And Brady's getting a little antsy because she hadn't eaten breakfast. She had a really small dinner. She had dinner, but it was pretty small, and so she was really excited. I did walk her around the park a little bit, let her chase a ball a little bit, but she was still getting antsy. So, I walked over to the Dollar Tree, doing the survey on the way. Really annoying. It takes me a whole hour. I come across a skate park that's actually right by this behavioral health place, which is kind of neat. I'm gonna check that out again. That's where I'm heading after I hit the storage unit. Then she actually lost her ball, as far as I know, at that skate park, so I'm gonna grab another one of her chew toys when I grab my skateboard and then go down there. Then I was heading back to the storage unit because I had forgotten to lock my storage unit door. I'd left the lock in my jacket. And it was such a roundabout way of going about things today. I was waiting until after I fed Birdie to go back and lock it. My mom drives by, parks, and she wants to chat. Well, Birdie starts flipping out because she wants to just pounce on my mom because she misses her, which is not really how she's supposed to act. And I mentioned how much pain I'm in since I got stitches in my mouth from having my wisdom tooth pulled. My mom gave me a bag of ibuprofen, which is what the doctor, dentist, suggested for the pain, which I didn't have the extra money to pick up. So that's nice, but she was kind of giving me updates about maybe how she could help me, and then our conversation turned into an argument very fast. And neither of us was backing down. And 2 people had to come up and talk to us. And she just drove off in a real harumph. I brought up the fact, you know what? There's plenty of good points I could make, but I already apologized. Whether or not she accepts it doesn't matter. I accepted. You know what? I'm gonna apologize. I'll let her win. She's my mom. I'll let her win this argument. It's only cost me my health about a dozen times before because she's actually a very reckless person. Or clueless, I'm not sure. A lot of it had to do with the fact that she doesn't think I believe in God, which is really missing the point, because I literally was getting annoyed at her accusations and voiced my annoyance while citing the fact yesterday I read the Bible out loud and recorded it and sent it to her just to be nice to her values and beliefs. And she still thinks I don't believe in at least some sort of God. I'm homeless and I'm still thinking of ways to be nice to my mom. I'm a good son. Anyways, at least I try to be. Anyways, I went back to the storage unit after that, locked the door, and then yesterday at Winco, when I picked up like a couple bananas and a can of food for Birdie, a woman gave me a banana, which was nice, and she said that they were feeding in Kennewick on Fowler Street, across the street. She didn't really actually say the location perfectly, exactly, but across the street from the Motel 6 in Kennewick. And I could come tomorrow because they feed the unhoused. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And my mother warned me, don't take ibuprofen for the pain I'm experiencing on an empty stomach. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. On an empty stomach. No. No. Bad girl. No. Sit. If you don't bark at people who are just walking by, you calm down. Calm down. Calm down, please. So, I get yelled at by my mom. I go to the storage unit. I take a bus with Birdie. I walk over to down the street. I find the place. I get to eat. It's great. It was breakfast for dinner. It was pancakes with all the trimmings like strawberries, butter, syrup, whipped cream. I could have had peanut butter. Could have had honey, but all the trimmings, sausage, eggs, biscuits and gravy, like some blueberry like kind of cobbler like bread, some like either gingerbread or like banana bread or something like that, or pumpkin bread, bananas, juice, milk. I got to have a cup of grape juice, a cup of chocolate milk. First real and complete meal I've had all week. First, other than Wednesday yesterday, I only had one complete meal yesterday, and that's the first complete meal I've had all since Wednesday. Since Wednesday afternoon. Other than that, it's been like bananas and a couple of snacks and a couple of cups of coffee and water. Was able to... Oh, did I mention that before I went to the storage unit, I got the cash to go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a $5 bag of dog food. And Birdie had like 2 bowls back to back. So she ate too. So I ate that complete meal. I took an ibuprofen for my stitches in my mouth. It's still really painful to talk. It was really painful to eat and chew. Less so than the first day, but still. And now I'm gonna go get my skateboard, get her a chew toy, and I'm gonna walk all the way back over to the Dollar Tree, go to the skate park there, and skate the rest of the evening. And practice dropping and that's my plan and my day so far. And I wish Tessa would message me back or call. Oh, I really do. Oh, I really do. What's interesting is my mother is willing to buy me a used, cheap, tiny hookup to a trailer. The hookup to a back of a truck trailer. She's not willing to get anything nice for me. And then maybe put it on a lot that I was like, perfect. The catch is, she's like, you'll have to work for them. I'm not saying you're a servant. I'm like, yeah, but they won't pay me enough that I can just pick up and leave and they'll treat me like crap, which is basically me saying, I don't care that you're warning me I'm not going to be a servant. That's what you're literally forcing me into a life of. Because a lot of stuff. It might be better than nothing, but it's kind of BS. All right, catching a bus. Thanks for listening. Bye.